Welcome to this video. I hope you're doing okay, because I'm not. Because I just spent an hour screaming alone in my bedroom in front of a camera for nothing because the mic wasn't on. And now I have to record everything again. This video is a direct result of me watching Mulan 2020. I'm not going to talk about Mulan now. I'm going to keep that for last. I want to talk about everything that led us to the disaster that was this movie. You know, in this channel I've talked before about adaptations of animated stuff, but what I talked about before was animes, like Japanese animes. What I didn't realize back then is that Disney was doing the exact same thing. And I don't know why it didn't strike me as an evidence, but I realized that just recently. Both Disney movies adaptation and anime adaptation, they're both trash to my eyes. So I'm gonna move chronologically from the first movie that I saw being adapted. It's not the first movie actually, but I'm gonna consider it as being the first movie because I saw like Alice in Wonderland, but it was like a while ago. It's really old. It's not that old, but it's been a long time. So I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about movies that Disney made from Beauty and the Beast. So chronologically, we have Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, and finally Mulan. I know Dumbo came out in the middle somewhere, but I didn't see it. I didn't care for it, so I'm not gonna talk about that. So yeah, first movie, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, really good movie that I saw when I was a kid. And what did I think about that? I think that this movie was the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. The songs were the same as in the original. Nothing changed. It was the same story. I've already seen it. They didn't add anything except for real people. Did that even really change something? I don't know. Yeah, it's just not a memorable movie. I almost fell asleep. It was just not good to me. It's not that it was not good. It was just there. It's a movie. I've already seen it. I've already heard the songs. What do you want me to get out of that? Being in extase before Emma Watson? Yeah, she's pretty. Thanks. Can we move on now? Yeah, I didn't care for that movie. Second movie was Aladdin, and to me that's when a specific problem started to rise with like the message behind the movie, because every movie has its own message, and this one clearly is a feminist message. They made it very clear to you. They shoved it in your face. I'm kind of sick of seeing movies being totally spoiled by political opinions. It's not really what happened in the movie, but I noticed it and it annoyed me. Let me tell you why. So in this movie we have Jasmine, who, like in the 1990 something movie, had to get married because she's a princess and she needs a prince for that when the sultan dies, someone can rule the country because women can't rule and yada yada, and she has to have a husband. So she's seen already a lot of princes coming to her with a lot of expensive stuff, a lot of money, jewelries, and she feels as if those people aren't really here for her. They're here for her dad, for the throne, for not love, anything but the reasons why you should marry someone. So she's kind of pissed, as rightfully so, because she wants to marry someone that she loves. She wants to marry someone that she want to marry, not just political marriage. She wants something meaningful to her. So when Aladdin comes and offer her jewelry and stuff, of course she's like, okay, well, yeah, fuck you, But in the movie, it's really in your face. Like, what do you want to buy with all this money, with all this stuff? You fucking idiots. Who has the idea of implying that line? It's not, yeah, that's just, I'm already getting angry again. It's the main reason why all of those political opinions piss me off so much in movies. Because it's not subtle. Stop shoving your ideas in my head like this. I don't need your ideas in my head like that. Even if I share them, I don't need them to get in the way of the movie like this. Because I want to buy you. What type of bullshittery is that? What type of line is that? Who wrote this? If we stay in the political stuff, same with the feminist thing. You know that you have this scene in the movie. She's being taken away by guards because Jafar took over the throne and they're going to like throw her in jail or something. I don't know. She had this realization and she was pissed because Jafar told her earlier to shut up because she's a woman. She don't have to talk. Never was it ever said like that in the movies. In the first movie, in the original movie, never. It was done with such so in your face. Whatever. And I don't know what happens to her, but she enters a type of life crisis moment. And since it's a musical, she started singing, and she. I heard someone say that she Thanos everyone around her, like they all disappeared for her to have her moments when she just sings and be like, I want to say something, I have the right to say something because I'm a woman that can talk, blah 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 blah, and we're just so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. This had nothing to do here. It just came out of nowhere. We're just so random. Why did it include that here? I have no idea. Because she had to have her feminist moment. Fucking hell, idiot. I'm gonna get angry in this video. I'm gonna get very angry and yell a lot, okay? Even without talking about that. The movie, when are producers going to realize that there's stuff that you can do in an animated movie that you can't do in the real movie with real people? It doesn't come out the same. It doesn't come out as strongful. It doesn't come out as joyful, as lifeful. It doesn't come out the same, and it's less good. So why doing it? The scene when they introduced Prince Ali. In the animated version, we had elephants dancing on top of each other's. Yeah, I'm getting sweaty. Sorry. Elephants dancing on top of each other's collars, and the genie was actually able to move in a fluid way. And you can see that Will Smith is not that young anymore because God, it was bleh. Yeah, that is a word. I just created it. Why? If it doesn't work with real people, why can't you let it be just an animated thing? If you want it to be new again, if you want it to be up to date, you just have to redo the drawings. I'll be happy with that. Like they did with Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai. Just do that. And stop including real people in that. Fuck's sake. The movie in itself was meh. I enjoyed it mainly because of Will Smith, which was really surprising. Because when I first saw him in the trailer, I was like, "What the hell is that?" It was horrible. The CGI is still bad in the movie though. Like the blue genie stuff, the blue Will Smith stuff, it's horrible. But it's horrible to the point of being funny. They give a story to the genie. I guess that since it's Will Smith, he couldn't just be a genie and nothing else. You know, they gave him a wife. They gave him a kid. No, not a kid. They give him kids too, actually. And this made me laugh because I know that it's because it's Will Smith. If it was any other actor, they wouldn't have bothered giving Genie a story. But since it's Will Smith, oh no, you have to give him something more. He's not the lead of the movie. You can't let him be just a genie. It's kind of funny and annoying at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some scenes that should have been like a little bit easier to make, like a brand new word or a whole new word. This segment of the movie was not as powerful as in the original work. Of course, you know. So yeah, it was there, and I just had the first movie in mind, and I was like, yeah, that ain't it. Aladdin was not the worst movie out of them. Actually, it was the best one because I actually laughed sometimes. But the actors were a little bit odd sometimes, especially Jafar. And so yeah, that's it for Aladdin. Now, The Lion King. Dude. And the thing is that I saw that movie in the US with your price. $18 for a movie. Well, leave. I'll pay $7. You fucking kidding me, America? $18. And I knew it wasn't going to be good. I knew it just wasn't going to be good. But I had to see it. I had to see it with my own two eyes. I had to. Because I loved The Lion King as a kid. I had the DVDs. And I watched this thing at least 20 times. And I cried 20 times while watching this. That's how much emotions they were conveying through this story. And the characters and his drawings and everything. That's how powerful the story was. That's how powerful the narration was. That's how powerful the movie was. But Disney decided to kill it. To kill my childhood. They decided to totally butcher it. Because, you know, I already got angry earlier saying, yeah, you can do the same thing you do in an animated movie with a real movie because yada yada yada. It's the exact same thing in this movie. Why did you want to make this movie as realistic as possible? Why? Did we ask for that? If I want to see an animal documentary, I'm gonna watch a fucking animal documentary. Not The Lion King. You wanted to make it as realistic as possible, and yeah, you succeeded that. But why did you kill in your way? Why did you have to sacrifice in the way to get to something very realistic? This movie is lifeless. Doesn't have any substance, any spice, any emotions, any nothing. No, nothing. I didn't feel any fucking thing. That's how bad this shit was. In this movie, you forget everything funny. You forget all that, all the colors, all the choreography, everything. You forget it because they wanted to make it realistic. Did I ask for that? Did I ask for this? Did I ask for The Lion King to be realistic? No. So why did you do it? Did we ask for it? No, we didn't. And the thing is, I feel like they made this movie very realistic just to pat themselves, just to prove themselves that they could do it, that they could do something very realistic, so very pretty and stuff. But I don't care. I don't care about your movie being realistic. If I'm watching a movie and I'm bored watching it, and if I don't feel anything, if I'm not involved in the story, I don't care about your fucking movie. So you butchered The Lion King just for the sake of proving to yourself that you could do something very realistic. Who wants something realistic with The Lion King? Who? Tell me, who? Let's get a little bit more calm. So the movie is the same as the original one. They didn't really change anything except for Scar. Something with Scar. Apparently he was in love with Nala or something. No, he was in love with Simba's mom. I forgot her name, and it was something, and she couldn't have her, and now he's jealous or something. But hey, it was something stupid, okay? And as I said earlier, there isn't any emotion in this movie. Even the scene when Mufasa died, it's animals. If you want to make animal realistic, you can't really see what they're feeling. So of course we're not gonna be able to feel what they feel, to understand what they feel. What was it when he saw his dad falling? Was it fear? Was it sadness? Was it what was it? And they removed something in one of the most important scenes for me in the movie. A scene that really marked me as a kid, and I remember it till that day, is when Simba became an adult with Timon and Pumbaa. They were dancing on that tree and they were shaking their head. It was a joyful moment, a really emotional moment, and it's not in the movie. But yes, it's in the movie, but they're not shaking their head. And you're gonna tell me, oh, are you screaming just because they're not shaking your head? But yes, it's important. To me, it's important. So it's details, yeah, but details matter. Why didn't they make them shake their head for the sake of being realistic? I don't want realistic. I want them to shake their head. All the joy in that scene. Nothing's left. This movie was painful to watch. But because I paid a lot of money to see it as well, also it's the big reason why I'm that resentful. I paid so much just to see that movie. And you know, I don't know if you noticed, but in those movies, you always have a really famous actor. Like in Beauty and the Beast, Emma Watson. In Aladdin, Will Smith. And in The Lion King, we had she's not an actress, but Beyonce. And I have to say, I love Beyonce. You know, I really love her. You know, it's Beyonce. I grew up with her and stuff, but she can't dub. She really can't. You know, dubbing is taking someone else's character, giving someone life, you know. Okay, with what she was given, it wasn't that easy. Gotta admit that. But still, I had way too much of Beyonce in the movie. I don't want to see Beyonce. When you dub something, I want to see the character. I want to see Nala. I don't want to hear or see Beyonce. Them it's this one song that they added because they had Beyonce. Of course, they added a song with her in it. You know, like she was singing, and she totally overshadowed the guy she was singing with. It was painful to hear. I was like, yo, you're the main character of the movie, but you're not in the scene. Where are you? Are you still there? Very painful. But yeah, this movie was horrible. It was terrible. I don't want to see it again. After renting like that, I don't want to talk about that again. Like, it happened a long time ago. But the next movie that I'm going to talk about, like, make me remember all this. Mulan. It made me remember absolutely everything that I just talked about. Everything that annoyed me in the other movie is in that movie. The reason Mulan is bad is the same reason why Captain Marvel was an okay movie. Like, it could have been better, like way better. And Charlie's Angels was a disaster. The worst trash that was ever made in cinematic history. One of them, at least. Not the worst, but one of them. Easily. And it's because the producers of this movie, I hate to say it, but it's because it's like that, at least in my opinion, because they focused too much on the political view that they wanted to put in the movie. If you notice, the common point in all those movies is that the main characters are perfect. They are literally perfection. Why are they perfection? Because the producers wants you to understand that they are perfect because they're women. Women can do everything. Okay, it's told multiple times in Charlie's Angels. But yeah, women can do anything, everything. Just name it. I can't do it because I'm a woman. Yeah, I have that type of superpower because I have ovaries and a vagina. Yeah, my superpower is having a vagina. Yes, because I'm a woman. And since all those characters are perfect, what do you want to develop with them? What is the evolution that you want to give them? What is their story? How are we gonna get attached to them? Because we're not perfect. Humans are not perfect. And they butchered the original story because they wanted to implant that idea in the movie. That she's perfect because she's a woman. And it's not even that, like, yeah, that's the whole story actually. She's perfect because she's a woman and she have chi. Huh? Why is it in the movie? Why chi is involved in the movie? I don't fucking know. She can't thrive how she could have because she lives in a patriarchal society who wants to put her down because she's a woman and lock her in a marriage that she doesn't want to be in and make her unhappy because she's a woman and she can't be stronger than a man. That's the whole plot of the movie. When she gets in the army, she doesn't struggle because, I don't know, she never learned how to fight, maybe. No. She struggles because men told her that she couldn't fight, that she couldn't be strong, and she's still struggling with that. So it's all man's fault. Bullshit! You know what the story of the first movie was? It was a story of a little girl from a from a little village, named Mulan. And, she had to get married and she didn't really want to, but she wanted to make her parents proud. And so she really committed to doing it, but she's kind of quirky and yeah, it doesn't really work for her even though she really wants to, because she wants to make her parents proud. And all of a sudden her dad has to go to war, but he can't because he can't even walk properly. So if he goes to war, now he's certainly gonna die. So she does what she thinks she has to do. She goes to war even though she knows that woman can't do it. But she decided, she took power and said, I can do it. It's not because I am a woman that I can't go to war. I will go to war. Not because of that I have to prove something to myself, but because I want to protect my father. I want to protect my dad. I want to protect him. Mulan was already a feminist movie. You didn't need to add anything. And she arrived there. She never learned how to fight. But actually in this camp, they all sucked. So she created links with those men that you spend so much time establishing as the core of all her problems. She became friend with them, and through this friendship, they could all rise together up. Yes, she was the one instigating it because she had the willpower and everything to do it. It's not because she's a woman that she succeeded anything. It's because she worked. Woman or not, you can do it if you put the work. That was the message of Mulan. That is not about being a woman and a man. It's about work, putting on the work. That's what Mulan was about. It's not I can do anything because I work, but no. I can do anything because I have a vagina and I'm a super fucking woman who can use chi. I can't relate to that. I don't have chi. Yes, I'm a woman, but I know that I am not perfect and I can do the stuff that I can do because I work. Is it that difficult to understand? I don't know. You have to stop thinking that by making women fucking god, fucking gods or goddess in movies that you're gonna empower anyone. No. And because they wanted to put the emphasis in Mulan so much, any other character is fucking useless. But putting that aside, where's Mushu? Where's Cricket? Where's Grandma? Where all those? Where are all those? Grandma is being replaced by some dumbass sister. We don't even care about her. Where are all those characters? I love those characters. Why did you put all the fun away from Mulan? What I was saying is that they put the emphasis in Mulan so much that any other character beside her is totally pointless. And don't even get me started with the fact that they divided the captain in two characters because, oh, you can't date your superior. How dare you? Because society is going to think that he put his power on you to seduce you. Not that you created something that you actually loved each other. No, society will think that you can't date your superior because he's using you because he's a man. And in consequence, the captain, we don't care about the captain, and the love relationship between her and this guy is totally, is that even a love relationship? I don't know what happened. I don't know what I just saw. I don't know what I just witnessed because it was pointless and I didn't feel anything. It's just infuriating to me because I loved Mulan as well. Yeah, I watched it multiple times. And that scene, very symbolic when she cuts her hair. She decided to cut her hair and go to war. It's not in the fucking movie. All the emotions that we felt through that scene is gone. It's not there anymore. Why? For what? To make the movie more serious? Did I want a serious Mulan? No, I didn't. And that's the thing with this movie. I don't know why, but they decided to make out of Mulan a very monotonely serious movie. Mulan was something fun and something that could make you cry also, something that could make you feel different type of emotions, but everything the first movie was about was destroyed. Where are the values of friendship? Where are the values of work? Where are the values of it's not here? And although she's so stupid in the 1998 movie, Mulan got busted because she got hurt during battle and she had to be healed, and well, she wasn't conscious, and so they realized that she was a girl. She didn't just come. She didn't just look at us. I don't want to hide anymore. I'm gonna tell him that I'm a girl. You're gonna get killed. You fucking idiot. You see what I mean by the political view just comes and get in the way of the movie? That's what I mean by that. Stupid choices like that. Fucking hell. And the witch, the witch in the movie. Why is she here for? What is her utility in the movie? Except setting Mulan in the end so she can defeat whoever. Pointless. Everything is fucking pointless. Disney, I want you to stop. I want you to stop butchering all those things that I like as a child because you want to make money. Stop doing that. I know that they're not going to stop. I know it. Because we already have a Little Mermaid that's gonna come out soon. And don't even get me started on all the controversies surrounding this movie, because they transformed a white girl into a black girl. And, you know, I've already said what I think about that, about those things in previous videos, but I'm gonna say it again. If you want to have more black characters in your movies, create new goddamn characters. Stop changing things. And they took as an excuse, oh, but you know, she's a mermaid, she's not human, so we can do anything you want. No! I grew up with a white girl. Why are you changing it all of a sudden? Just create someone new if you want to have a black girl in your stuff. Like the thing with the frog and the princess from the Bayou. It was good. That was good. It's an original story. You didn't take any other story or any other image or how something transformed it to seem inclusive. Because that's what it is. And do you really think that I, as a black woman, I will be happy by having the Little Mermaid being white? No, being black, sorry. No, I know to me she's white. She's been white for years, and it's not gonna change like that. Okay, I'm really happy for the woman that got the role, though. It's an amazing opportunity for her, but fuck Hollywood. Stop changing characters like this, please. It's not okay in either way. You can change a black character to be a white character, and you can change a white character to be a black character. Please stop changing races like that. If you want a new character, if you want more colorful character, create new fucking characters. Stop changing. Only with that, I know that this movie is going to shove me the political view in the face. Even if I agree with you, I don't want it to be in the way of the movie. If I sit and watch a Disney movie, I want to watch a fucking Disney movie. This is making me so angry. I need to calm down. Because you don't know it, but it's been 2 hours. I've been screaming and yelling like this for 2 hours now. So, in conclusions, while watching all those movies, all I could think about was watching the original movie. So if you want to watch Mulan, watch the 1998 film. Watch 1998 movie, because it's way better. It's way better in terms of absolutely everything. Same for The Lion King, same for Aladdin, same for Beauty and the Beast, same for everything. Just watch the original stuff, okay? That's all I have to say. I think I've screamed enough in that video. Please comment down below what you think about that subject. I don't get angry like that often, I swear. Yeah. If you like this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Bye!